What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572. Return a chance. Today's May 8th, 2023. We're gonna hop on and do a quick market watch. So we're gonna be taking a look at Cyberstorm Access first. We gave it time to settle over the weekend and see how these prices dropped and or increased in price. Looks like Quem is now at 358. I think she was above 400 last time we checked it on Friday. Despian Lulu Wallet Lulu Wallet $250. Visa Star Fraud looks like it's around 180. Firewall Dragon Singularity Starlight at 152. We have Gold Pride Chariot at 135. Then we have Chaos Angel. Let's take a look at this one. So these were pre-selling like around 50 to $60. It looks like it's sticking around that $50 price point. I saw a couple people list this for like around $40, and I thought about hopping on that, but I wanted to wait until maybe it dropped to like $35 because that's where I feel comfortable buying it at. I only want to like test it out in like a chaos build I'm trying to put together, so I don't really want to spend too much money on it. But let me know how you guys feel about Chaos Angel at that price. Gilding Quem, it looks like she's getting bought out. I remember seeing these around like $30-ish. Looks like they're going up in price. 19 listings available. Looks like these are around the like $45 price point if you count shipping right here. Yeah, they're around that $45 price point. Let's see what else do we got. We have Lulu Walilith. These were going for around like $15 to $20, and they even hit a high price point. I think yesterday or was it Saturday, of like $60-ish. It looks like they calmed down and we have more listings now. We have 59 listings on the market, and we have prices around like $38.90, $38.95. $38.99, $39, so around like that $40 price point, which is pretty surprising to me. I'm really interested to see how Branded does this upcoming format with all their new support. Let me know down in the comments how you think Branded will do. We have Peaceful Planet, Calorium. This I saw hit a low price point of like $23, but it looks like people are starting to pick these up. It looks like we have listings starting at $29.63 with shipping, $29.75, $29.75. So it's around that $30 price point now for this one. It's the field spell and it lets you search Manadium, right? Actually, let me take a look at that one again. It lets you search. When this card is activated, you can add one Manadium or Visa Starfire. So yeah, it lets you search. It's a search for the deck. $30, not too bad if you're gonna play the deck. Gold Pride Better Luck next time is actually pretty high in price right now. It's at $24.98. Only 17 listings on the market. These were like around like $15 to $20 I think on Friday when we took a look at them. It looks like people are picking these up $24.98, $24.99. So basically $25 for these. Let me know how you guys feel about Gold Pride, the deck. Do you think this support is going to help them out? We have Rollerballer also going up in price. This was around like $10 when we checked on it on Friday. 30 listings on the market, $18, $18, $19.75, $19.94. So yeah, it's reaching that $20 price point. Let's see what else we got. What else we want to take a look at? Albion, this one went down in price. It was sitting around that $20 price point. Looks like it's around $16.99, almost $20, but under that $20 price point. Bysteel this patter. I think I called it Peter the other day. Bysteel this patter. This one I actually really like. I think it has like good potential to go up later on, and I could see like Dragon Link decks abuse this. So it's sitting around like under $15 right now. If you get some copies of these for around like $10, that's actually a really good deal. But for now, it looks like it's sitting around that $13-14 price point. We have Ringo Worm. I think this is pretty high up in price. Definitely, I think it could reach this price point later on, but I think this will cool down for a bit after the hype is down. Right now, it's looking like it's at $13 with shipping, $13.50 with shipping, $13.50, and $14 on the first page. So my suggestion would be to hold off on this one for a bit. I could be wrong doing this card just skyrockets, but I'm just gonna hold off on it. I'm gonna try to pick these up around like $5 to $6. Vicious Astrolot. Another card I really like. I think this card has potential later on. It does use a Visa Starfrost, which is pretty specific, and then one monster with 1500 attack slash 2100 defense. But I think later on when Manadium gets more support, this card might go up in price. Currently we have 102 listings on the market, and we have prices starting at $12.95, $12.95, $13.25 with shipping, $13.35. So it's under $14 right now, around that $13 price point. What else do we got? This one I would stay away from. It'll probably drop down. Mandium Riam Heart. So I think you play three of these in the deck. During the main phase, you could, if this card is in your hand, you could target one Mandium monster you control, or one monster you control, 1500 attack, 2100 defense, destroy, and if you do, special summon this card. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one. Also, it's a searcher. Okay, you can add one Mandium card. It's a searcher. These are actually, I think this card could have potential. I'm gonna wait for it to drop a little bit more and then start picking these up. But since it's a searcher, I'm pretty sure you played like 3 of these. Currently around like $8ish. I guess if you're gonna play the deck, this isn't too bad, because it is a searcher, and I think you played 3 of them, so not too bad. If you're trying to profit, I would hold off until these drop to like $6, hopefully. If you're gonna play the deck, I would go in right now because they are pretty cheap. Firewall Defensor at $5.75. Firewall Dragon Singularity. These were around like $2 to $3. I was able to pick a couple up just because I really like the card and what it does. It has a good effect to bounce back, and it's a generic Link 6. I think a lot of people don't really pay attention to that, but it's really a generic Link 6. It doesn't take like 2 Cybers monsters, or it requires Cybers monsters to do stuff. Yeah, I just really think it's a good card. Let me know how you guys feel about Firewall Dragon Singularity. Currently this card's at $660, $688 with shipping, so it's reaching that $7 price point. I definitely think this card has potential to go up even higher later on in the future once more decks start being able to link climb. Time Tier and Morganite, this card was around like $2 to $3. Looks like we have prices starting at $440, basically $540 with shipping, $590 with shipping, $593, $594. It's like around that $5 price point for Morganite. A couple decks are thinking about taking advantage of this card. Monarchs, Flunderies definitely I know could take advantage of it. I think True Draco could actually take advantage of that card too. Super Heavy Samurai Protege. So this one's a super rare, and it's the new Super Heavy Samurai monster that lets you get your play started and get your pendulum board. I actually tested this out last night in my Infernity deck and just try to play it as a generic way to get a pendulum scale and get access to Excel, Synchron, Stardust Dragon, and Baron de Fleur. And it was actually pretty good. I'm still testing it out, but I think this card has potential to be splashed into different builds. 120 listings on the market, and we have listings starting at $524, $425, $425. So it's starting to reach that $5 price point, $450 right there. It's starting to reach that $5 price point. I'm not really sure how I feel about this card. I don't know if it's gonna go up or down, because it is only a super rare, but it's also a good super rare that could be kind of generic in a couple decks. So let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about Protege. And then we have Ice Jade Ran Agarine. This one I actually really like. I haven't tested it out yet in my Marinces build that I said I was gonna put it in, but I definitely picked up some copies of these. Currently around like $3ish, $2.99. So yeah, $2.99, $3 with shipping. So yeah, it's around that $3 price point. I think these could drop even further down as the week goes by and more people list. So I definitely will pick up some more copies around $1. I could see it has potential, but let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about the new Ice Shade monster. And then everything else seems to be like $2 and under. It's pretty cheap. $2, $1, $1. Yeah, everything else is like $1 and under. So let me know how you guys did this past weekend. If you guys opened boxes or packs, what you guys pulled, what you guys wanted to pull, and yeah, how you guys feel about this set so far. Aratama is one of those old cards I didn't even know existed, but basically this searches out the new spirit monster that came out in Cyberstorm Access that lets you basically get a free level 4 extender. This card is at 32 listings, and it looks like back in the beginning of April it was around like $2 to $3, and right now we have listings starting at $10.25, $10.26, $10.50, $10.99, $11.75. So heading up to that $12 price point. says when this card is normal summoned or flip face up, add one spirit monster from your deck to your hand. So let me look for that spirit monster. We actually just recently took a look at this. I think it's Hakatama or something like that. Oh, there you go, Sakitama. So this is the level 4 extender that searches out. Basically, this one you just reveal, right? You can reveal this card in your hand immediately after this card resolves. Normal summon one spirit monster from your hand. If this card is tributed, target one. Oh, well, that doesn't really matter. We're basically using it for the level 4 extension play that lets you normal summon itself. And this one is the one that searches it, so that's why it's going up in price. It's rare from Shadow Spectre. So if you have this in bulk, I would definitely dig it out and try to get rid of some before they get reprinted. I'm pretty sure this might get reprinted in like an OTS pack because it only has one printing, and people do want to have access to this card to be able to play. The Spirit Monster I think is used in like Math Mix and Exo Sisters from what I've seen, but let me know how you guys feel about Aratama. Small World is starting to bounce back up in price. I wanted to focus on the Prismatic Secret Rare today. These hit a high price point earlier in the year, back when cashiers thought about using this. It hit like a $5 to $6 price point. Then it hit a low price point again around like $4 to $3. Looks like it's starting to bounce back up now. We have prices starting at $533, $541, $549, $549 right there. We have a small wall with 17 copies, so $549. Next page we have another wall with 39 copies at $595. So it's starting to hit that $6 price point. Definitely let me know how you guys feel about Small World. I think people might tech this in like MathMex since they are a pretty good build, and like I said, the Spirit Monster might be used in that build, so it might give them access to more level 4 extension plays. And then with Small World, if you do have a brick in your hand, you could kind of unbreak your hand and grab something you might actually use. So yeah, let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about Small World, if you think it's gonna make an impact this next format. So I do sell online if you guys want to go check out my TCGPlayer store. The link is down in the description below, but I noticed that my Frame Gear Gammas were selling. I remember picking these up around like $2 to $3, and I noticed that I had a couple copies sell for around that $7 price point. I have the premium gold rares, but it looks like the ultra rare, super rares are low on listings. Let's take a look at the premium gold rares first though. So we have these were, yeah, they shot up as well, and this is because it's a pretty good hand trap. This format, it gets rid of the body and it negates. And if you're going first and are able to use this, you can actually go into Frame Lord Omega and then like take out another card from your opponent's hand, which is really good. So we have 40 listings on this, and then we have listings starting at $6.92. We have a small wall here at Gamer's Choice at $6.95. Once that wall is broken, we have prices hitting $6.99, $7, $7.05, $7.49, and $7.66. So almost heading up to that $8 price point on the first page. I'm pretty sure it'll reach that $8 to $10 price point. But let me know how you guys feel about this gold rare. We have the rares. Honestly, if I were you guys, the premium gold rare to me is a much higher rarity, but you guys might like the rares. These rares are kind of going for the same price. We have a near mint right here at $5.50. I guess if you buy the playset, it'll be like almost $15. And then we have near mint at $6.59, $6.94, $6.95, $7.02 with shipping. So they're around that $7 price point for rares. I would just go for the premium gold rares, but that's just my biased opinion because I like premium gold rares. Super rares, we have, yeah, they've been going up as well. We have listings starting at $12, $12, $12.99, $17.99, and heading up to that $20 price point on the first page. And the ultra rares, we also have a collector rare version of this that's probably heading up in price as well. We'll take a look at it right now. We have 6 listings on the ultra rare, and listings starting at $35.22 with shipping, and then $48, $49, heading up to that $50 price point. That is crazy. So let's take a look at the collector rare Gamma. Gamma. It is Ciphering Gear Gamma, but it has its own listing. Frame Gear. There it is. So it looks like they are picking up a bit for the first editions. Let's see, 16 listings on the market, and looks like we have prices at $225 with shipping, $225, $225, and once these 225 copies are gone, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 copies of the 225. They hit the $240 price point and head up to $300. Yeah, I'm staying away from that. I'm gonna stay budget. But let me know how you guys feel about Frame Gear Gamma being used this format. Psychic and Punisher is heading back up in price. This was hyped for a bit and had like a $30 price point, and it came back down to like the $20 price point. Looks like it's picking back up now. We have 39 listings on the market, and we have listings starting at, this can't be real. Let's see, is this real? If it is, I'm buying these. Nope, seller offline. Okay, so we have $25.99, then we have $27 for a moderately play, then we go to $29 shipping, $29.64, $29.69, $29.80, and then heading up to, let's see, do we have $30 on the second page? Yeah, they hit $30 and over on the second page. I'm guessing this is because you could play this in the Gold Pride build with the Punk engine and quickly access Psychic and Punisher, so that's my guess. But if you have any other reason why this card might be going up, let me know that in the comments. But I'm pretty sure it's because of the Gold Pride Punk deck. So we still haven't got a ban list, and we're all expecting it hopefully sometime this week, hopefully sometime today. But it looks like people are anticipating that Chaos Ruler might come off it. Fingers crossed, because I really love playing this card. Looks like it's been going up consistently over the past month. It used to be, it had a low price point of like $7-ish, and we have 29 listings on the market. We have listings starting at $13.48. Moderately play, lightly played at 16. That's $17 basically. 17.30 something. I can't math this, but this is like $3. 17.59. Then heading up to $20, and then $21.99 right there shipping. $22.94. So let me know how you guys feel about this one. Do you guys think this could potentially come off the ban list? If it does, then these ultra rares might be worth picking up right now because they're pretty cheap. I'm pretty sure those secret rares are gonna hit like $60 if it does come up. Even $100, I could see it hitting if they do come off the list. But definitely, if you want to take a chance and just have something just in case it does come off the list, I would go for the ultra rare just to stay budget. They're under $1, so you're not taking a risk right there. So with the new branded support that came out of Cyberstorm Access, it looks like people are running to pick up copies of Blazing Cartesia. I actually saw this hit a high price point of like $70 to $80 over the weekend. I think it was on Saturday, but it looks like prices have cooled down a bit and more listings are available. We have 44 listings on the market, and we have listings starting at $57.89, $57.99, $58.99, $59.99, $60.99, heading up to that $64 price point on the first page. I had someone tell me that you play 2 copies of these. I'm not really sure how many you play because I'm not a branded player, but definitely let me know down in the comments how many copies you play in your builds. If I were you guys though, I would, if you're not playing branded, I would definitely sell these off right now since they are pretty high up in price. But that's just my opinion. Let me know if you guys are holding on to these or if you guys are selling these right now. Bysteel Lubellion is also heading up in price. It looks like these were sitting around $65-ish at the beginning of April, and we have 39 listings on the market right now. We have listings starting at $77.99, $78.49, $78.48, $78.49, $78.50, and heading up to $78.99 on the first page. So almost $80 for Bysteel Lubellion. Definitely let me know how you guys feel about Bysteel Lubellion. I know we just got the branded support, and branded plays this card I think at 2. But I also saw a Dragon Link build that did pretty good this past weekend at a regional that was running 3 copies of Bysteel Lubellion. So maybe more people might want to test that out in their Dragon Link build. So this card might go up in price. But let me know how you guys feel about them. Do you guys think this card has potential to go up even higher, or is it just hype pushing it up at the moment? With the new super heavy samurai support, it looks like people are picking up Therion King Regulus, because you can add it off of Gear Gigant X, I think, which is the Xseed, or Cleave 4 Genius, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of those two. Let me know down in the comments which one you use to add this. But it looks like these had a low price point of like under $40 back in February. And they've been going up consistently. 30 listings on the market. I think we took a look at this a couple weeks ago. It's around like the $50 price point, but it looks like we have listings starting at 63, 63, 63.23, 63.99, $64.95, $66.25, and heading up to $66.50 on the first page. So yeah, Ethereum Regulus going up in price. Even though I think this has like a reprint coming soon, I could see why people are picking them up because they want to play it at events. We have World Championship qualifiers, we have regionals, we have nationals coming up as well. So I could see why people are picking these copies up right now. So we know that we're getting a quarter century rare printing of Zeus in the next Battles of Legends set coming out next month, but it looks like these secret and ultra rares are still holding their value. Even though I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a reprint in like an ultra or secret rare in Battles of Legends set. I'm just speculating, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't just give us a quarter century printing and not like another easier accessible printing in the set. Looks like these ultra rares are around like 2660, 2689, 2695, so around the $27 price point for the ultra rares. And then the secret rares, we have 38 basically. We'll call it 38 as well, 38. So around that $38 price point. But I definitely could see these dropping down in price once we do get announced that Battles of Legend is gonna have a reprint of Zeus. And the last card on today's market watch is going to be Rite of Armis here. So kind of the same thing as Zeus. This card is getting a we have confirmed that it's getting a quarter century rare printing in Battles of Legend next month. But I'm pretty sure that means we're going to get some sort of like secret or ultra rare printing of this card, a reprint of this card. It looks like these ultra rares are starting to drop down in price. We have 105 listings on the market, and we have listings at $21.99, $21.99, $24.50, so around that. They're under $25 right now. The collector rare is, let's see, these collector rares looks like they have gone down in price a bit too, since technically the quarter century rare is going to be the highest printing, right? Let me know which one you guys think is going to be the higher rarity printing, this collector rare or the quarter century rare Rite of Armis here. But we have 31 listings on the market, and it looks like we have listings starting at 106, 105, 108.80, 100. These are Italian, German, so 113, and heading up to $115. But yeah, let me know which one you guys think might be the higher rarity. But I definitely think we are getting a reprint of this card, even though it's not confirmed. Like I said, why would they give us a quarter century printing and not an easier accessible one in the set, like a secret or ultra rare? But that's gonna be it for today's market watch. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Return of the Chance. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.